Now, I ain't one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicles Speak. Pat Houston has been in the news for saying some very disrespectful things towards her sister-in-law, Whitney Houston, and her niece, Bobbi Kristina. On Christmas Day, Pat's daughter, Raya, went on Instagram Live and accidentally recorded some conversation between her mother and her mother's cousin regarding her mother saying some very disrespectful things about Whitney and Chrissy.
When they say that Ray and I are trying to be like Whitney and Chrissy, and I'm like, excuse me, it's like you stupid my daughter graduated high school. My daughter was in college. My little girl got to the 7th grade. Are you kidding me? Go screw yourself. Ray's father drove her to motherfucking school every day that she was in school. Ray only ever rode a bus because her father took her to school.
SCAD isn't in Savannah.
Bobby ain't never took Chris to school.
SCAD's in LA.
They never had no interest in that. We had to wear shiny.
Yeah, everybody can be invited.
Trying to be like, so, it's like we kept normalcy in our life because we didn't allow them into our space. Too bad Whitney couldn't do that. I'm getting out of the Houston fish bowl,
Pat's an old evil witch, honey. So since you're so far removed from the Houston family and don't want to be boxed in this Houston bubble with you and your daughter, why don't you give the money that you got from Whitney's estate to Sissy Houston, Whitney Houston's mother? Bobby Brown's sister tried to tell y'all about Pat Houston a while ago.
I do not have any respect whatsoever for Pat Houston. Pat is a manipulator from the door. Well, she may have earned Whitney's trust in the beginning, but Whitney was not fond of her. We all know that. She was not close to Whitney.
And she had a Fab Five that no one really knew about, which was CeCe Winans, Kim Burrell, Sherelle Norton, myself, and Whitney. We were the Fab Five.
Right.
I say that because I have information, I have evidence, I have knowledge of who Pat really is. I just told her that Whitney was going to haunt her from the grave. Well, use your brains. This is not something that just happens. Okay? This is going to be connected. But Pat has something to do with it.
So I'm going to read an excerpt from an open letter that Pat's stepson, Jonathan, wrote to her. You guys tell me what you think about this. So it says, outside of the beautiful service, Tia, which is Whitney, funeral was a drag. Instead of staying at a posh Manhattan hotel with my father, Pat and their family, my sister and I stayed where we were welcomed at my grandmother Sissy's New Jersey condo. Pat tried to orchestrate my sister and I to ride in the limo before the service. We stayed where we'd been welcome. Later, I was told how upset my father's stepmother and sister Raya were that Asia, which is his sister, and I didn't ride with them. Hogwash. I noticed there was a strange middle-aged man riding with them. I hadn't seen him ever. Now, during the service, pointing, Pat asked me to get raffles, attention for her, the same raffles that drove her Range Rover during Chrissy's funeral motorcade. The same raffles that was covering Ray J's head exiting the back of the Beverly Hilton Hotel on February 11th. The same raffles that opened the door to Chrissy and Nick's Beverly Hills, Beverly Wilshire suite for another cousin and I during Grammy weekend 2014. I glared at Ruffles and pushed past him. It was weird. I honestly felt like I walked into some sort of obvious sketchy situation. My cousin and I walked in shocked to see Chrissy and Nick asleep on a bed full of room service plates and cigarette butts. I woke Chrissy up immediately. Nick eventually woke up with 2 cheeks full of food. He continued to chew and swallow his soggy slime burger. We all screamed grossed out. Chrissy, my other cousin, and myself spoke for about an hour in the living area. Raffles watched silently, repeatedly trying to get Chrissy's attention. Once oddly pulling her to his lap, she got up immediately. He was clearly administering the purple and party, but to 2 20-year-olds, Nick still lay asleep. I can't, won't, and don't judge anyone's medication. Raffles was under the direction of Pat Houston, though, as I've been told several times to reach out to Raffles to get adjusted to the entertainment circles in Los Angeles by my father, but no thanks.
What's up? This is the guy, are we on?
Yeah.
That always brought me around Michael. Like I've been telling everybody I know Mike. We talk. Whenever you saw Michael Jackson, Raffles was around, man.
Ah, hell no. So you mean to tell me that Michael, Chrissy, and Whitney all hung around Raffles and ain't none of them here to tell the story? Jonathan goes on to say, I don't believe Pat loved Chrissy enough to fight to keep her alive or to even attempt to keep her healthy. It's clear all Pat cares about is extending the celebrity aura to herself and to Rhea. More than once, Pat speaks of the they that say that she is trying to mirror herself and Rhea to Whitney and Chrissy. Who is they? They truly be in her own conscience and fear, and now me. Whatever happens to can't beat them, then join them. To have someone like Raffles around, a man who's on video on YouTube explaining how to hack celebrity circles, an international con artist. Go figure. It looks like a business move for lack of better terms. Pat, not family, empathy-based move, but what do I know? Looks like Pat might have opened her mouth and wrote a check that ass can't cash, honey. Word on the street is that she was a super fan of Whitney Houston's and chased Whitney Houston's brother Gary down and got married to him. Pat been playing a role the entire time. She never had love for Bobbi Kristina or Whitney Houston, honey. She had her eyes set on that money. Child, now her wacky ass decided to wake up and write a book, honey, and she swore up and down that when she came out on stage, honey, they was greeting her like she was Michelle Obama.
When I looked at that tape, I'm looking, I was like, the presents that I gave coming out wasn't the presents of an actress or whatever. It was a present of a down-to-earth Oprah. They got that. That's what they got. That's how she, come on. I walked out like Michelle Obama. That's
Michelle who? Child boo. Well, these text messages between John and Chrissy show exactly how Chrissy felt about Pat and the way she was handling things.
the presents that I gave coming out wasn't the presents of an actress or whatever. It was a present of a down-to-earth Oprah. They got that. That's what they got. That's how she, come on. I walked out like Michelle Obama. That's right. That's right. Confident in what you brought to the table.
Of course, Pat Watson Houston will never be irrelevant. It's too far gone. It's far gone conclusion.
Yes, it's like a cheese sit right in front of me.
They feel is that, we had to wear shiny.
Yeah, everybody can be invited.
Trying to do that. It's going to be that. Oh, yeah. That's how we check them out. We check out. And we check out the news. And we're trying to be like that. We're trying to follow that path. We're not trying to follow the path. Looking at me because you were pregnant when you got married. It was in child marriage. We decided to have her. I even took the children's shots to have her. So, it's like we kept.
Oh, heifer. Well, child, what I need you guys to do is leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this entire crazy Pat Houston situation, child, and we'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye.